Okay, we're banded hip thruster. I've got my band around the safety here again. You can put it up the rack. If you're at home and you have a band, you can put it around something that's not going to move. I'm going to step into it. It's right up around my hips again. Okay, and this time we're going to lean into it just a little bit. Okay. Again, you can keep the heels off the floor. You don't have to be completely locked down, but it doesn't matter too much in this one. Okay, you can see the way my knee is bent. I'm leaning forward on my hip, so my hip is bent, and I've got an angle in my knee as well. Okay, but what we're going to try and do here is basically deadlift, chuck myself into a really straight position. So you can see my hips, knees, and ankles are all bent. And what I'm going to try and do is get to a fully exploded triple extension. So ankle, knee, and hip are all extended. Okay, that should look a little bit powerful as well. It should look something like this. I'll show you in a second. Just be careful when you're coming back down that you don't flop onto the floor. Protect those Achilles again. So squeeze the tummy. You're letting yourself sit back into a little bit of a deadlift, and we're just going to again keep the hands on the hips. You're just going to go and back down. And back down. If it's a bit easy, you can step further away. You can go and get a purple band. If it's a bit hard, get closer to it. You do have to lean forward ever so slightly in this one. So we're going to go from that position, back down. Just be careful that when you get to this top position that you're not leaning back. You don't want your belly sticking out and your lower back getting crunched. Tummy should stay engaged. Good. Reason for this, we're attacking our glutes. We're attacking our triple extension. Our glutes are a huge, huge driving force in our sprinting, and getting ourselves into that position really fires it up. Again, be careful if you're recovering from injuries. Explosive stuff like this is not always that kind on injuries. So just be careful when you're doing them. That is your banded hip drive or hip thrust.